This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Hello, Mr. Kenna. I see that you are refusing to take my calls, knowing that I'm calling at this time. Well, you can play these little games all you want as a local authority. You fully understand what you're doing. You have committed acts of unlawfulness and aggression. You've come and violated both me and my brother's right to a private family life, and you're holding my brother unlawfully detained in your custody without informing us where he is. It's now been 91 days that my brother's been held like this. All I've asked you is to provide me with a legal framework for you to do so, and you keep on giving me these vague abstractions, best interest, guardianship, something, when the reality is that legally speaking, you cannot take a grown adult whom you have not established lacks any mental capacity, force him into your custody and care, and try to railroad through that he lacks mental capacity for your benefit. I mean, you are fully aware, and I will be looking to challenge this, that when you last took him on the 3rd of August 2018, and he was at Linfield Mount Hospital, whilst under the care of Dr. Rashmi Dixon, she could not establish that my brother lacks mental capacity then in 2018, so you had him in your care and custody from the 3rd of August to the 14th of December, and you failed to establish that he lacks mental capacity then, whilst being detained at a mental hospital under a mental health section, which you sectioned him under Section 2 of the Mental Health Act. You had more ability or credibility then to establish that he lacks mental capacity, and you failed to do so. Subsequently, he came out and signed over both his lasting powers of attorney, and then you've managed to commission the services of Nick Goodwin, the public guardian, in order to have those removed through the commissioning of Judge Beckley. But as we stand today, are you trying to tell me now that you've managed to establish through force and aggression that my brother lacks mental capacity? Any capacity assessment loses all validity now in order to support you for what you've done. My brother never lacked mental capacity. You know it and I know it, and you need to do this in order to steal my brother's assets, to steal my brother, and also in order to torture and victimize us. Today is the 7th of November 2023. The 7th of November 2023, and the time is 11:40. You fully understand what you've done with the police. You've commissioned the services of the West Yorkshire Police to achieve an arrest, an unlawful detention, an unlawful kidnapping. You've done this, and you put bail conditions in place to prevent me from seeing my brother, as you had done so previously in the High Court regarding my mother, so I could not see my mother. What did that achieve? What did you manage to... Just take a second here, Mr. Kenna, as a representative of Bradford Council. What did you achieve by doing that? You kidnapped my mother and held her at ransom for 334 days. You plundered her finances, put us £40,000 into debt, put 2 carers in place, violated her rights of dignity and privacy, put 2 carers in place, and the cost accumulated within 334 days. You could not care for her. She ended up slowly dying because you did not know how to feed her or care for her properly. It was to the financial advantage of the solicitors, the barristers, the carers. Everybody plundered and profited from my mother. Eventually my sister came and stole everything, your council tenant. And what did that result in? What exactly did you achieve? Was it a savings on your part? Did you make a lot of cost savings? At the expense of what? At the expense of exposing yourself, at the expense of buying a High Court justices of Mr. Justice Cobb and Mr. Justin Cohen in order to, and you just exposed them. The price you paid for the murder of my mother was not profitable at all. It cost you a lot more money, a lot of time and resources. And this situation, as you know, with the county court case that you're spearheading through Manningham Housing, once again, it's several years later, and you're doing force and aggression to achieve an objective that you know clearly is detrimental to both the people that you're meant to be serving, and is clear malfeasance and abuse of process. Well, Mr. Kenna, I'm going to leave that with you. I'm not going to make long conversations. You know exactly my position. You know where I stand. And this is all clearly fraud and deceptive and corrupt.